Hôm nay nhà mình tham quan Universal Studio Hollywood ở thành phố Los Angeles, tiểu bang California.
Official Universal Studios Hollywood app for ride, show, and attraction information, as well as maps and much more.
Universal Studio Hollywood. Bấm vào. Đông ghê, rất nhiều lan đi vào. Cái bé Phượng ơi,
cái ngón tay mình á, khi mình kèm xong á, người ta sẽ lấy ngón tay cái vân tay nè, mình đựng vô. Còn lấy cái vân tay mình để làm gì biết không? Để được dùng cho mình có đi ra ngoài á, mình nhìn vô đi. Cái vé này dành cho mọi người, ghê không? Cái vân tay á,
quá đông. Ngày thứ hai đông như vậy. Đây, đang chờ đến lượt của mình. Nhà mình đã check-in thành công vào bên trong Universal Studio Hollywood. Mặc dù đây là ngày giữa tuần nhưng rất đông. Check-in mất phải 10 phút. Thứ hai cũng đông, rất là đông hôm nay. Mùa hè rồi. Theo thống kê, hàng năm có hàng triệu du khách của các quốc gia trên các thế giới ghé thăm Universal.
Ihr falls sind das sind ja Grenzen.
Universal Hollywood này có những chương trình rất đặc biệt mà các Universal ở các nước khác trên thế giới không có.
Did you get another piece of paper? No, that's it. Wait. What? Whoa! What is that? I thought I had just this.
Scooby-Doo!
I was you apologize.
Wow.
No, it's a show. Yeah.
So you're gonna learn how to make. But actually, no, we're not.
Wow, siêu đông luôn, càng vào trong thì mới càng thấy nó đông. Oh, hot dog house. Trưa ở đây chắc cũng phải xếp hàng dữ dằn lắm. Kinh khổ. Đây, mình sẽ vô studio tour. Tour này là chỉ có ở Universal ở Hollywood này có thôi. Chờ khoảng 35 phút. You have a water bottle.
Sí. Allá lo tiene.
Chúng ta sẽ đi studio tour. Thấy ghi là chờ 35 phút. Tour này chỉ có ở Universal Hollywood là mới có thôi. Wow, xếp hàng kìa. Kinh hoàng.
Press to your left, general ahead if you're waiting.
30 phút hết hơn quá. Đâu vậy 30 phút cái gì? Rồi.
Going to the past. I understand. So, let's talk about the future, okay? You have a great gig here. You look like you're smiling, coming out, scaring the tourists, getting all wet, going back under. Day in, day out, it's kind of getting a little tedious. Do you want to do something else? Do you want to go to a league of comedy, sitcom, TV, maybe? Yeah, draws and all that?
Đến 35 phút nhưng mà xếp hàng như vậy mà 40 phút rồi, đến đây rồi. Còn 1, 2, 3 hàng nữa đến mình. Kinh hoàng. Chờ xe lại.
Vì sao mình đi chung nhau mới vô chứ còn đi xe riêng không nên đi. Okay, you go first now. How many people? Four. Okay. Okay, four. Rồi, mình chuyển qua. Đúng vậy qua. Đứng đây nè, đứng đây kìa.
Nhà mình đã lên được xe chở đi đến các phim trường, tái hiện lại các cảnh phim bom tấn của Hollywood. Rất nhiều phim trường ở cái tour này. Đi đến đâu sẽ có thuyết minh đến đó, nhưng mà thuyết minh bằng tiếng Anh. Trên đường đi đến phim trường thứ nhất, có khoảng mười mấy 20 cái phim trường lắm. Mình sẽ ngồi trên xe thôi, tham quan thôi, để tái hiện những cảnh hành động hoặc là những cảnh mà hấp dẫn ở trong cái từng cái đoạn của bộ phim.
No smoking or vaping is allowed at the tip. And again, please put those selfie sticks away from the duration of the tour. Now, a lot of fun stuff will happen to you on the tour today, like some loud noises, some fire effects, some psychography. This ought to feel good. Some of you get wet on the tour today. Yeah. If you're sitting on the blue seat, you'll probably get wet on the tour today, okay? Yeah, they're all blue seats. The light bulb just came on for some of you there. Hey, they're all blue seats, look at that. I got a black seat. Mario's got a black seat. We're going to sit here and watch you guys get wet, okay? Thank you. Now, head down the hill to our studio on the right side of the town. We've got these movie posters. Universal's highlights. We've been making movies here since 1914. Now, I stink at math, so from 1914 till now, how many years is that? It's like 53 or 54 years, something like that, right? No? Wait, you don't know either? Hey, I was good at math until we got to a little thing called addition. Yeah, I could count. You might see one of your favorite Universal movies along here. My favorite is over here on the right. It's E.T. I love E.T. I still tear up when he leaves to go home at the end of the movie. Oh, you didn't see the movie? Well, he leaves to go home at the end. He don't stick around, so spoiler alert. Sorry about that. Hey, this one on the right's our fire station. Station 51. They're busy today. They're not even there. Station 51. The guys and gals that work at that station, they're the true heroes. Because they run into a burning building, I run away. I go into a burning building. Now, over here on the right, behind the fence, you know what's in there? Besides trees, you know what's in there? Dinosaurs. That's Jurassic World. That's me at Jurassic World. I love that big drop at the end, though. I've only been on it like 8 million times, but it still gives me that big drop. I love it, though. It's fun. Now, on the left here, you got a whole bunch of construction at Universal Studios. The film and TV production of Los Angeles, well, it's more gangbusters right now. We're building more facilities to keep up with demand. And you see, we're also building a brand new administration building along with a new commissary. We have the best food ever at Universal Studios. In fact, once they reopen our commissary, does anybody want to come with me? Because I'm going to have lunch there. You guys want to come with me? Okay, good. We'll go get a free lunch. This will be great. Up here to right. This is Super Nintendo room. Who's been there already? You guys like that? You guys get on the little ride? Did you shoot stuff? What was your score? 0. Mine's always over 1,300. I'm good. Because I get on the ride a lot, so it's fun. Now on the left, here's the stage here, and we've done lots of shows here. In fact, on the monitors, see how many of these shows you can remember, because a lot of these shows actually filmed in these stages we're passing on the right. This would be like a trip down memory lane for some of you folks here, right? Shows, and on the left there's Ted. He's got a show coming to the Peak on Denver pretty soon. And Ted also has the dirtiest martini I've ever seen in my life. That's a dirty martini right there, huh? Hey, little bungalows to the left of production offices for writers, producers, and directors who have a development deal with the studio. And basically what that means is they look for story ideas they can buy the rights to and turn into the next big hit. We got producers that have offices here like Dwayne Johnson. You guys want to see his office? Yeah, it's right over here left. Look behind the little white fence. You're looking for bungalow 5170. You see the parking spaces in front of it for $7. That's the name of his office. Yeah, welcome to Buffalo, New York, everybody. Hey, I like this better than a real Buffalo because there's no lake effect snow back here. Me? I hate snow. I grew up in Minneapolis. You like snow, you go to Minneapolis by yourself. I'm not coming with you. Yeah, all right? All right, let's head on to where we call Hill Valley from Back to the Future. Here it is, that iconic clock tower. There it is, guys. It's on your left. Hey, I'm going to show you this area on the left here, how it looked like when it was Hill Valley. Here it is. Now the pond is in the middle of like grasses. They just dug the area, put the pond in. When they were done, they filled it right back in. Hey, you see the columns on the monitors on the building right there? Those columns are actually still there. In fact, car 1 and 2, look inside the door. It's open just inside of the left. You see one of the columns still standing there. You see a TV show called Ghost Whisperer came out here and changed the look of that building a little bit because they didn't want people watching the show Ghost Whisperer and saying, hey, that's the Back to the Future sets, which people would have done, right? 3 time periods here for Back to the Future. 1 and 2, we had 1955, 1985, and of course a futuristic 2015 for Back to the Future 2. And you folks remember what we were supposed to have by the year 2015 according to Back to the Future 2? Do you guys remember? Yeah, flying cars, right? Where's my flying car? I live in LA. I need to fly over the traffic. Let's be real about that. Come on now. All right, let's do this. Let's head on to a little street called New York Street. My co-host, Jimmy Ballard, he loves to play around with this stuff.
I start right here in New York on Saturday Night Live. This is actually my old neighbor. What's that movie over there? That old woman. Tough lady. This is my favorite hot dog guy. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Remember me? No. Just like old times. Gotta love New York City. I'm walking here! I'm walking here! It's cool, guys. I was just walking there. So it's not exactly New York, but a lot of times when you see New York in the movies, it was shot right here on the Universal Metro sets. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Even if you make it here on the Universal lot.
How about the American Ninja Warrior on NBC? They make it right here.
Hey, Studio Tour, this is Akbar Bajabia-Miller, and did you know that we filmed American Ninja Warrior right here on New York Street? In fact, we built the entire course in just a few days. Take a look. Be sure to watch this season on Mondays on NBC and stream next day on Peacock.
Yeah, I love that show. I'll be watching. That's for sure. All right, everybody, I'll have us through the glasses. Here's why you have them.
It's the original King Kong that the late movies. I saw that movie on TV when I was about 8 or 9. I wanted to become a filmmaker. I like films that just take you away from your real life and sweep you up the edge of comedy. You're on board the ship, you're sailing to Lost Island, you encounter monsters and creatures from prehistoric times. So go back there. I'd say your glasses. That's the wrong yet.
Right on. All right, folks, when we're in here, please remain seated. That's for your safety. Watch those kids. It's going to get a lot bouncy in here, okay? Don't let them bounce out. Please keep your arms and heads inside the vehicle, and whatever you do, don't drop it off the tram in here. Because if you drop something off the tram in here, I cannot get out and get it for you, okay? So therefore, if you're sitting on the gate side of the trams on both sides here, right or left, and you got your cell phone on your outside pocket, you might want to move it to the inside pocket, okay? Because that's how a lot of cell phones fall off our vehicle inside of what we call our attractions, okay? So just move it to the inside, should be okay. All right, everybody, let's hear a little bit more about the star of the show. King Kong is his name. Look at the movie screens are some of the biggest in the world. These things are huge. Water. There you go.
I know, right?
Hey, what do you do for binoculars tonight? That's pretty fun, right? Hey, this is the behind the scenes look at our studios. So let's do this. Let's go behind the Grand Fallen Kingdom. It's next to the prize truck. Next. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Yeah, on both sides of us, you'll see props and trucks used in the first 3 Jurassic Park films. By the way, a prop by definition is anything that's not nailed down on a set. I hear there's some dinosaurs on the loose back here. They're running around. If you see one, take the picture. Oh, there they are. Hi, girls. Good morning or afternoon. Hi. It's so nice to see you. Wow. There's another one on your left here. She got a big grin on her face. So take her picture. A little Spinosaurus there. She looks hungry too. Don't feed the Spinosaurus. And by that, you're going to return off the tourism and say that we had when we left them. Okay? So, yeah. All right, everyone. We're about to go to Mexico, but before we get there, I want you to look at these stumps along the left here. They look heavy, don't they? They're not. They weigh maybe 20 pounds each. They're made out of styrofoam. Now look at the stumps again. Look at the bottom of them there. What can't you see on the bottom there besides the root system? You can't see the anchor that anchors them to the ground. We hide the anchor because if they're on set, you don't want to see the anchor when they're on set, right? There you go. All right, let's go to Mexico. How many folks been to Mexico in your lives? Ooh, a lot of you, okay. I'm going up with you guys because I get to visit Mexico every day. Yes. It's not the real Mexico, though. They've been working on some special effects back here for a big film shoot they got here Thursday afternoon. Let me see if my friends in the booth are behind this. Hey, guys in the booth, good afternoon. It's me and Mario here. We're talking friends. Hey, can you show them what you've been working on for that big shoot you got here Thursday afternoon? We'd appreciate that. Yeah. All right, do you hear that? Do you see that? Thunder and lightning happens very early here in Los Angeles. All right. Hey, fellas, that looks and sounds great. Can you make it rain? That'd be cool. Appreciate that. There you go. Now, believe it or not, the water you see falling here, that water's fake. It's not real. It's computer generated. Okay. Oh, you're out of me? It's real water? Okay. Hey, guys in the booth, don't hit the red button, all right? Now, don't say that. Don't say which red button. I know which one it is. I mean, come on now. And don't do that either. Don't put that big sandwich on the button. Dude, where'd you get that big roast beef sandwich? I'm going to get one of those. Hey, don't activate the red button with the roast beef, dude. Don't even think about it. Don't do it. Don't you do that. Uh-oh. He did it. Hey, folks to the left, because of a roast beef sandwich, watch out. Here's how this area looked at a movie called Big Fat Liar. We make the plum the big tank at top of the hill. We release thousands of gallons of recycled water, and then we put it right back up and get it ready for the next scene or tour, depending on what's happening here. We call Big Fat Liar. Speaking of movies, we did a classic right here called Three Amigos with Chevy Chase, Steve Martin of our church. And just like that, we're off to the Old West, everybody. We're off to 6 Flags. Hey, do I have any Disney fans on board today? Just like that Disney movies and stuff like that? Okay. My Disney fans, you probably saw this movie that filmed right here at 6 Points. It was called Saving Mr. Banks with Tom Hanks and Colin Farrell. When they did the flashback sequences that went to early 1900s Australia, they came here at 6 Points to film that. Pretty cool, right? Now, my co-host, Jimmy Fallon, he's pretty cool too. He got to come down here recently and play a cowboy. Yes, he got to play 2 cowboys. Here's Jimmy having some fun at 6 Points, y'all.
This town ain't big enough for the both of us, Jimmy Fallon.
Well, I ain't going anywhere, Jimmy Fallon.
Now look here. Nice folks in this tram don't want no trouble. They just want to check out 6 Points, one of the oldest sets on the Universal line.
I heard this is where John Wayne and Jimmy Stewart shot a few of their westerns.
That's right. That's where I aim to shoot yours.
Looks like we got ourselves a...
Stage 31, I point that stage out because that's the new home of The Voice on NBC. We got a new coach here. They're going to start their 24th season here in about 2 weeks. And the new coach is Reba McEntire. I can't wait to see her on the show, so it's going to be fun. Hey, a little pond on the left here, that goes back decades to Universal. In fact, back in 1954, that pond became the Amazon River. That's where we discovered the creature from the Black Lagoon. Yeah, the creature used to live here, folks. He moved out the day we asked him to pay rent. He sent him out. I'm not doing that. Folks, we're about halfway through the tour. If you need guest service, reach up, pull the red cord. I'll be back to help you, okay? Now let's do this. Let's go across a little pond to a place called Little Europe. Do I have anybody from Europe on the tour this afternoon? Anybody from Europe? No, they all went home yesterday. Oh, it's okay. Over here to the right, here's our version of Europe. It looks pretty good. And you see the sign right there, The Good Place. Now it's a show that was on the NBC network for 4 seasons. And this area was the afterlife of that show. Let me show you this. So here, take a look.
You, television star, are dead. This location, the afterlife. Come on. I've never ever seen this. You're in the good place.
I'm not supposed to be here. I can't risk going to the bad place.
Maybe it's not all that bad. What is the bad place like?
Well, it doesn't sound awesome.
Hey, it is awesome. That show's on Netflix. Get over there and stream it, all right? Hey, Little Europe is really famous though for our classic monsters at Universal Studios. And all of them got their start here on the right. This is a very famous part of the bad lot. It's called the Court of Miracles, scene of the 1925 Hunchback of Notre Dame with Ron Chi. All of Universal's great monsters walk through here. Frankenstein's monster, the Wolfman, Dracula, the Mummy, the Hunchback of Notre Dame, as I said. Don't forget about the Bride of Frankenstein, and even the Phantom of the Opera got loose in here, folks. So if you like movie monsters and movie history, we got it right here in Little Europe. And oh, guys, there's another monster. He's on the right with the van. Can you see him there? That's him. It's the Invisible Man. He's standing right there. His girlfriend broke up with him. She said she couldn't see him anymore. Tough crowd. Tough crowd. You guys are tougher than a 5-cent steak. You realize that, don't you? Oh, by the way, you kids on the tour, that was a dad joke. I got no kids, but I got nieces and nephews, and I bet that joke was better than any of your dad ever told in his life. Just shake your heads yes, kids. Shake your heads yes. Thank you. Appreciate that. Now let me show you those sets we drove through called Little Europe there. How they looked like back in the 30s when we were actually doing monster movies in there. Here we go. Now this is when the townspeople would get together with, you know, torches and pitchforks. The people who work at the studio, they're not always busy. Sometimes they come up with fun little stuff out like that for the tourists. There you go. All right, when you see the big billboard on the left, let's visit Amity Island. I know the sign says the beach is closed, but not for us. We're going in. Let's do this. Now, when we're in here, please remain seated. Don't drop me off the tram, because if you do, I can't get it for you. And then please keep your arms and heads inside, okay? Now, they've been trying to catch a shark here for years. It looks like they finally caught one. There's a police diver in the water. He's swimming around out there. Now, wait a minute. That does not look like a 25-foot shark hanger. No, maybe it is. I don't know. Well, there's a shark. Now, wait a minute. That can't be the shark. That's the shark over there. That's got to be a dolphin right there. Yeah, that's a dolphin. Hey, where's my diver? Diver, Mr. Hey, Mr. Diver, the dolphin's coming for you. Can you play some tricks? Show us some tricks, will you? Okay, maybe that's a shark. That might be a shark. I might be wrong right there. Yeah, that's a shark. And I guess he's doing that on purpose. Awful. See, I told you guys deserve to go to the beach. Alright, we got a shark to catch. Keep an eye on the yellow barrel right over there. We put bait in the barrel. Is the shark still hungry? Will he take the bait in the barrel? Well, yeah, he's hungry. He's got it. Now, what's the gasoline hose over there? That goes up. That's going to get nice and warm back here. Hotty. Woo! Hey, does anybody have any marshmallows, Hershey bars, and graham crackers? I want a schmoor. I want a big one. And he'll take care of that. The lady in the green right there, are you okay? You know, that's always fun for me, because I saw a lot of people on this tram. You were jumping and screaming like you'd never seen a plastic fish before. Come on. I love that shark, and now he's swimming backwards. There we go. Cool shark. 60s TV show The Munsters. Back on the right, the light blue house is Leaving the Beaver's house from the 1997 Leaving the Beaver movie. Next to that to the right, the darker blue house is Tom Hanks' house from the movie The Burbs. And if anybody watches Never Have I Ever on Netflix, this whole street and these houses are featured prominently in the show. Let me give you guys a couple of filming examples along here. We'll start it off with Tom Hanks in The Burbs. Okay, hang on, pause it. That's Christina Ricci, the movie Casper, which, by the way, was set in Maine on the east coast of the U.S., where they actually have 4 seasons. So with that said, look at your monitors way behind Christina in the background. You see those trees way in the background there? Those trees were spray painted orange. Because we don't have 4 seasons in LA, right? Here's Kelly Rowland and Nelly in the music video. The Housewives, desperate as they were, they filmed the show here for 8 years. They actually burnt one of our houses down for that show. In fact, this house on fire, in reality, was so old it was about to fall down. Universal was this close to tearing this house down, but the producers of Desperate Housewives got wind of that, and they said, hey guys, we'll help you out with that. So they wrote it into the script where they burnt the house down. So Universal didn't have to tear it down, we had to sweep it up. That's easy, right? There you go. Folks, you've seen that neighborhood, those houses, and that street literally thousands and thousands of times in movies and TV shows over the years, and you didn't know you were looking at the same place over and over again. Pretty cool how we fool you, right? All right, over here on the left, you'll be able to see up into our little forest. I point this out because did anybody here see Bird Box on Netflix? If you saw Bird Box, you then saw Sandra Bullock and 2 kids. All 3. 10 yet? Fast 10? Hint not yet? Hey, don't worry. If you missed 10, you got 11 coming soon. So there you go. Hey, anybody here need a shower? Hey, be nice. Don't point at your neighbor. No. Here's a perfect spot for a shower. It's the Bates Motel for the movie Psycho. Starring Anthony Perkins and Janet Leigh. Anybody want to check in for the night? Spend the night here? Anybody? Oh, there's Norman Bates. Maybe he'll check you in. He just came out of the room. Now he's going down to the car, seeing what's in the trunk. Now he's looking around, pondering his life apparently. Now he's going back up the steps and into the room. And why am I doing play-by-play? Jeez. I don't know what's going on here. Hang on a second. Let's see what he's up to here. Well, that's not good. Huh. And in broad daylight, no less. Hang on a second. Oh, you're poking the bear with a sharp stick. Don't do that. Sorry about that. Hey Norman, guess what, dude? We didn't see anything. So chill out, will you? Now, oh, by the way, Norman, think happy thoughts like puppies and kitties and bunnies. And I hear otters are cute. Think about otters. Okay, good. He's not a happy guy. All right, now you're gonna get a cool set for the movie War of the Worlds. This time, Tom Cruise. I got the productions on it. Rick Carter and director Steven Spielberg. They'll talk about the inspiration, what brought this plane crash to Universal Studios.
The airplane crash set is purposely a set that is all designed around a vision of Steven. So you got people sit down and talk about the world. I thought, what if there's something right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
Hey, War of the Worlds star Tom Cruise. That's a real 747. She's scattered around in pieces here. Producers of the movie War of the Worlds got the plane to the plane graveyard in the Mojave Desert. They chopped it into pieces there and then brought the pieces here. Hey, it took them 4 weeks to get this set ready to be filmed though, so that's a month of work, right? After that, they came in here, they filmed for exactly 2 days. That's a lot of work for 2 days of filming, right? Now look behind the little bus there. You see that little pond over there? I'm going to talk about that little pond here in just a second, but in the meantime, coming up over here on the right, take a look over here. You see that big blue backdrop with the concrete dish in front of it? We use that backdrop to shoot movies, TV shows, and music videos and commercials in front of it. And that backdrop, folks, it works just like your local weatherman does when you watch the weather, right? And the concrete dish in front of it there, we can fill it up with water. We can simulate ocean scenes, lake scenes, river scenes, whatever we need to do, we can do it right here in front of our big blue backdrop, okay? So that's pretty cool stuff. Now, way back in the day, folks, none of this stuff existed back here. There was nothing back here except that little pond you saw over there, right? Now, if anybody saw the movie Psycho, 60 years ago, right? Remember when Norman Bates? Looks like we got about a minute and a half before we get in there. So you know what? You guys want to play a little game real quick? Want to play a little game? You guys up for it? Okay. Cars 3 and 4, look straight in front of you. Cars 1 and 2, look to your left. We got trees and bushes. Intermixed with those trees and bushes, there are a couple of fake trees. See if you can tell the real ones from the fake ones, and I'll get back to you in just a second, all right? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. And did you get it? Did you get it? They're all real. Thanks for playing. But look, I had you stumped. See? I had you stumped. You got it? All right, let's get in here. Let's, while we're in here, everybody, you're going to need your 3D glasses, but you don't need them just yet. I'll let you know when to put them on, okay? But this is Fast and Furious Supercharged. Now, while we're in here, please remain seated. Watch those kids. It's going to get really bouncy in here, okay? And then please keep your arms and heads inside. And then of course, please don't drop anything off the tram, okay? Because if you drop something, I can't get out and get it, man. And the next vehicle coming through here just might run your stuff over. And we don't want that to happen, okay? But I got to tell you, you folks have been doing great in this stuff so far, so just keep it up. Both Mario and myself applaud you.
Everybody out! The FBI! Turn that music off!
This is what we're doing. This is the race day after party. And what are the other? Roman Pierce, FBI, don't move. After them.
Okay, guys, it's showtime. Come on the left. This thing ain't going fast enough. Roman, Lenny, hook him up. Now we're moving. You give me the windows, turn it off, and call it a day. The witness is mine, Lenny.
How about you eat asphalt?
Don't think you're getting away. Come in the balls. Way to go, Lenny. Not gonna happen. Don't worry, I got this. Under construction. Hit the nitrous.
We're not gonna make it!
Ride and die. This ain't the beauty family is stronger than this. You guys keep it up. You're welcome to join our crew anytime.
Well, just like Fast and Furious, we're in a traffic jam. This is LA, folks. You wanted to do no traffic jam, but we got one right here. Yeah, we're going to be here for about a half an hour. We just turned this into... Now, the app will also give us some very important details on Super Nintendo World, so check the app often while you're in the park today, okay? Hi, folks. If you want to purchase any movie or TV show from NBC or Universal talked about it tour today, go to the website. That's uphe.com. Universal Pictures Home Entertainment, uphe.com. Or stop by your retail store or park to get the ball rolling for you right there. On
Rồi, kết thúc chuyến tham quan Studio Tour. Thời gian trên xe là tầm khoảng 30 phút. Được tham quan rất nhiều phim trường và rất nhiều cảnh phim hấp dẫn vào các đường hầm tối. Phim 3D, phải đeo cái mắt kính vào để xem các phim 3D.
Yeah, yeah.
Ngày càng đông hơn lúc mà mình vào thêm cách đây 1 tiếng đồng hồ.
Short time. How it feels that you are actually moving.
Nhà mình quay trở ngược ra phía ngoài để tìm chỗ ăn trưa. Thì chủ yếu là ăn các thức ăn nhanh thôi, burger hay là hot dog. Mà để tìm được chỗ mua thức ăn á thì cũng phải xếp hàng tầm khoảng nửa tiếng mới mua được thức ăn. Càng về trưa lại càng đông hơn buổi sáng. Trên đường quay trở về, gia đình mình có ghé vào cái shop bán quà lưu niệm để mua một ít quà cho tụi nhóc và kết thúc chương trình tham quan Universal Studio Hollywood. Xin chào và hẹn gặp lại. Giá nữa nha. 18 đô con này, chưa thế.
Phía trước này.
Theo chủ đề luôn.
Yeah.
그리고 Harry Foster. Giá này rất đắt do có quan quyền. Trồng. Rồi đó. $20 bình nước đây đó.
Có tủ Oscar.
Đâu? Được giá Oscar. Dạ cho nữ và diễn viên quần chúng xuất sắc nhất.